Greetings, good people. Baldhead Harrison here, coming on to give you guys Taurus's relationship reading. So if you are a Taurus, pull up. This is for you, okay? Pull up. Um, Going around the zodiac, I just finished with Aries. So coming on in to Taurus, it is your time, honey, for a relationship reading. If you are new to my channel, hello. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. And if you are a returnee, an OG, thank you so much for your return. Okay, so yeah, it is time. Now, listen, I said it. I have got to jump on and do these relationship readings, baby, because the energy that everybody is feeling right now, listen, is litty. It's litty. Okay, so I said, oh yeah. It's time. Let me go around the zodiac with these relationship readings, okay? So before I get started, I want to go ahead and welcome in the spirit of love, the spirit of light, the spirit of life, harmony, wholesomeness. Thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective of Taurus that will soon be here to view this reading. Thank you for the honesty and the accuracy and the relevancy. I'll show you. So I'm going to pull 3 cards and then I'll build from there. I just finished with Aries. Listen, their first card, let it be known. And then the second card didn't do nothing but confirm the first card. So, woo, child, if you got a lot of Aries energy in you, you resonate with Aries, you might want to go back and watch that reading. You may resonate with Aries reading, okay? But Taurus, listen, we always feel the earthquake of Aries, because they set the tone for us, right? That we feel their energetic frequency because they running toward us, and then they pass us the torch, right? First of all, can we stop and give a ooh child to the Taurus shirt? Because y'all know I am a Taurus, so I had this shirt made back in 2020. So I always wear this in April, representing and calling in the energy of the bull. So to all of my Taurus family, I'm wearing this for us, baby. Big Taurus, baby. Big Taurus. Okay. So we got to give Ashe to the splendor of this bull, baby. But listen, I do believe in every sense of the word that there are going to be people who are angry that they can't move you, they can't groove you, they can't manipulate you, because they're going to try to come back. Taurus, this is your message. There are going to be people that are going to try to come back, but you are going to be so on it, so aware. Tauruses are going through a leveling up in their awareness, okay? So it ain't really going to be nothing that people can do to try to get you to come back. If they try to spin the block because of this Mercury retrograde, they finna spin the block and get hit by a car, metaphorically. Because you're not going. It's nothing that somebody from your past is going to be able to come back and say to you, do to you, show you, that's going to move you, and that's going to make them mad. So I want to see something, because I feel like you may have some people from your past that they know that there's no doors that they can enter into to come at you, to get you, Taurus. So they may do some slick shit, they may do some petty shit, they may think that they are getting ready to run up on you, and I just feel like people are plotting on how they're going to try to kill your vibe. So let's pull these cards and see, okay? Let's go for Taurus. I do not read reversals unless I'm guided to, okay? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Listen. Okay. Listen, Aries got this too. Oh man, this is the world card. Aries got this. This was Aries' resolve card, because I wanted a card to let me know what is it that Aries can look forward to out of all of the effery that they had experienced or are experiencing. I wanted to know what spirit, give them something to, to grow on. And the whole thing was that there was some other energies that deserve them, and that they deserve, and they needed to leave that whole thing alone. But Taurus, you got it too. Okay, so let's get your third card down. Ah man, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yikes. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the World card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, my. I just talked all that shit. And let me tell you what this is saying. I'm going to pull more cards because this don't mean nothing. But I can tell you that there is somebody that's going to come back. You, first of all, you hold the key to their heart. Okay, you hold the key to their heart. I don't think that they have ever fully let you go, Taurus. Okay. They've been waiting for the right time. And it could be, they could have been waiting for a divorce. They could have been waiting to get out of a relationship. They could be waiting to get out of jail. It's like it's something about the right time. They've been waiting for the right time to do whatever it is that they're going to try to do. Whether it's spin the block, send a message, send flowers, something. Okay. I believe that because the Six of Pentacles kind of talks about reciprocity, giving and taking, okay, giving and receiving, or being in a position to give. Okay, so I believe that, Taurus, you may be like in line for this person. Scratch that. I believe that possibly in the past, this person didn't have what you needed, what you wanted. Maybe they had it and didn't give it to you. Maybe they didn't think that you deserved it. Maybe they had a different preference. Maybe they gave it to people who matched their energy at that time, and they left you on the back burner. All types of scenarios that show why people don't show reciprocity, right? So I do believe that for sure this is somebody from the past who did not do and give and be what they should have done, being and gave to you. Okay. And now they're in some kind of position, some type of position to do it. I feel like that they are living in a whole new world. So this new world card is not necessarily for you. I believe that this is their energy. This is the person that might spin the block on you. This is their energy because they are coming out as new. They are coming out as mature. They are showing up as a new person, and they are a fan of you. So that lets me know that somehow they're watching you. Somehow they've been keeping up with you. And I said that a few minutes ago, that I feel like that they never fully let you out of their heart space. For whatever reasons y'all broke up, for whatever reasons you stopped fooling with them, which I feel like I know that the reason you stopped fooling with them is because they just did not give you the quality of love, the quality of care, the quality of concern that you gave. So you dipped. And they know that. They know that. But something's changed about them. Something has changed about it. This is the World card, baby. When the World card comes out, that's a new season, a new chapter. They've leveled up spiritually, mentally, financially. Somewhere in their life, they have had a transformation, because that's really pretty much what the 21, because the 21 is the World card. But that's pretty much what the World card shows. You've come through all 21 cards, starting from the Fool card all the way to the World card. So this person has been through the ringer. Whoever your person is, Taurus, they have been through it. They've been through a lot. And they've changed. What they went through changed them, okay? Now, I don't believe that you breaking up with them, I don't believe their change was directly connected to you. I believe that once you moved on with your life, and life was just life, and for you were doing whatever life does for people, right? But they went through a series of awakenings. They've been through a series of things that brought them to this new world perspective. They see things differently. In the process of them being washed up and washed out and washed over, tied up, wrapped up, tangled up, and then getting untied, untangled, unwrapped, it was something about your energy that still resided with them. See, they never stopped thinking about you, Taurus. So I believe that you made some kind of impact. I do for sure believe you made some type of impact on them, whether you know it or not. You made some type of impact on this person. I absolutely believe that I don't feel like this person is regretful of what didn't transpire in the past, or what transpired in the past. It doesn't feel regret. It feels like it's almost like this person feels like they got a new chance because how they want to present themselves to you, you're going to see that they are a new person. So let's just go ahead and wrap this up. Not wrap it up, but wrap up these 3 cards, because I'm definitely going to pull some more. But you either already have or getting ready to be approached by somebody from your past who now is ready to offer quality time. They are ready to offer a better quality version of themselves. They are ready to offer you whatever it is you want or you need and you deserve from them that they were not able to give you back then. It's feeling like, you know how back in the day men had preferences, women had preferences, especially during my era. Certain types of guys only wanted to date certain types of girls, okay? And this, I'm sure this was going on across, in every city, right? So maybe you were a plain Jane and he liked you on Tuesdays when you was, available. He didn't really like you. You might have been one of many that he had. But he had a main girl and she matched whatever he had going on. Maybe he was a big money, big spender dude and he wanted the type of girl that matched that energy. Maybe you were too basic, too plain, too young. Whatever the case, right? Whatever the case was, though, there was a connection. But you wanted more. He wouldn't or couldn't give it because I'm feeling like, and this is just to break it on that because I know I'm getting wordy. It feels like he might have been shallow, and this could be speaking about a woman and or a man. So it's genderless, okay? You just didn't match what their preference was at the time because they were shallow. They were living in their ego. Their ego has been destroyed. They're not living in their ego anymore. They are something totally different than what you remember. Feels like y'all haven't ran into each other in a while. Anyway, I said all that to say this. The Ace of Pentacles. Listen. They coming around. They're going to ask you on a date. They're going to ask you on a date. They're going to ask you. They're literally going to do some chivalry, very traditional, old school, let me take you out, and it's going to throw you for a loop because this ain't what you remember them being. Okay, I might be talking to somebody who you remember them as a dope boy. They might have sold drugs, they might have been in the streets, they might have been in a gang, they were a thug, they were in that 1990s era, early 2000s. Okay, so they were into whatever the trend was at that time. Okay, hot boy, hot girl. They ain't that no more. And listen, whatever changed them, they held on to something that you said, something that you did. Because I feel like I'm talking to somebody who maybe the conversation used to have with them and you would tell them, I like you for you. I don't care nothing about your money. I don't care nothing about your cars. I don't care that you got this big name in the streets and everybody know you. You liked them for them. But their ego wouldn't let them like you for you. That's what it was. And I don't think they ever forgot that. I think now that they're no longer living in their ego and they had to accept themselves for who they were. Because see, once that phase is gone, so they had to do a man in the mirror, woman in the mirror, face-to-face check, right? And I believe that's the transformation that they have experienced that has landed them in their new world. And I don't think that they just landed in this new world. I think they've probably went through their transformation. That's why I sensed earlier that, this could be somebody who's in jail and they've gotten out of jail, turned their life around. They could be doing some of anything right now. They might be a preacher. They could be mentor. They could go do public speaking. They might just have a really good job. Now they are a stay-at-home mom. Not a stay-at-home mom, I'm sorry. But just one of them kind of people that stay home all the time. If it's a male, he might be the kind that, he work on stuff around the house. And you don't know that version of him because that's not who he was or that's not who she was the last time you saw him, right? But baby, they coming on back around and they want to take you on a date. They want to introduce you to who they are now. They want to kill whatever past images, past memories you have of them, and they want to take you on a date, okay? Spirit is telling me to tell you to be a little flexible. Don't be rigid. That's crazy because I talked all that shit in the very beginning about spin the block, hit them with the cock. But let's just pull some more cards. Let me not just jump the gun. Let me pull some more cards. But so far, it's feeling like that they are really the real deal. They are who they say they are. They're gonna show up as a changed, pure, genuine person who's really ready to come back into your life and show you this new version of them. And there's things that they're gonna do that's very traditional, things that they're gonna do that's gonna show a level of chivalry and a level of um just a level that you've never seen them on before. Ooh, child. Oh no. The devil. God. Okay, because I feel like this is how you're viewing them, though. I feel like this is how you still see them. Okay, I had to get that energy because I'm like, no. So they're not. They're not showing up as the devil. This is not their energy. This is not them trying to deceive you. Okay, this ain't old Satan the deceiver. This is how you still see them, though. You still see them as this because see, again, you never got the opportunity to witness them in any other light. You've always saw them as whoever they were back in the day when you had access to him or her. I keep saying him, but I'm sorry, it's him or her. Whatever the energy is, place the energy where it belongs in your life. Yeah. And that's why, it's funny because I was saying that spirit was telling me to tell you, don't be rigid when this person comes back around. Don't, because we've all grown, right? If you're still alive today, you've grown, you've matured, you're seasoned, okay? I believe that this person is going to come into your life and try everything that they can to make you see them in another light. I don't know if it's going to work though, because you got this image of them so deeply bedded in you. I feel like I'm talking now to some Tauruses that went back then when you had access to them. They really hurt you. They really hurt you. It's almost like they stained this image into your head. This is how you see them. Someone who comes through and hurts people. The spirit is saying that ain't who they are no more. Now listen, just because they've changed and they are a honest Abe now, that don't mean that you got to take them back. That don't mean that you don't owe nobody a second chance, a third chance. So that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is they are who they say they are when they show back up in your life. They really are not this energy anymore. Life has changed them. And I feel like I'm hearing somebody say, I don't care, because back then he didn't want me. Back then she didn't want me. All of a sudden now you want to. So I get it. I understand it. I feel like I heard your Taurus collective. I heard you. So that's a decision that you have to make. If you want to give them a chance, it ain't about them coming back feeling like they deserve another chance. If you want to give them a chance, see, that's how you rock with that. If you want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, right? So don't ever feel pressure just because somebody spins the block and they're new. And I don't think you're gonna fall for no game. But see, this person ain't even coming with game. This person is coming with pure intentions, chivalry, quality time, very quantified in their energy. This person has changed, baby. Mm-mm. And he or she has been waiting for the perfect time to approach you. It's almost like they've been waiting to get their self in tip-top shape because they knew that at some point they were going to approach you, run into you, send you a letter, send you an email, send you a DM. They were going to run back into you because it might be a situation where they have not even seen you in years. And then one day, you know how social media, Facebook, Instagram will suggest a friend and your name pop up and they like, oh my God, because they've been manifesting you, right? Or somebody might repost something that you post and they see you or tag you. Social media messy. It'll run your shit down somebody's stuff or show your picture, all that kind of stuff. And listen, it's bittersweet, really, that social media, because sometimes that's a wonderful thing, because people find people that they've been looking for, and then sometimes you don't want to be seen, and baby, they'll make you seen. Kind of like how petty Apple is when you take somebody number out the phone, and if they do text you, and the Apple will say maybe, and then whoever name, like I took the person's name out my phone. Don't remind. Don't no no. Anyway, but for this particular reading, that's almost like a good thing, because for some of y'all, that's how your person is going to find you. That's how they're going to reach out to you. Okay. Show me more and show me clearly. If you're resonating with this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm not taking those. Or hit that like button. Okay. Show me more and show me clearly. Something told me to take this one. The King of Cups. I like this card, and I love the imagery on this card. Of course, not all tarot cards represent the King of Cups like this, but I feel like this was the most perfect, most befitting energy that represents the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is a wonderful father. He's a wonderful, nurturing, kind, loving, just and I hate to say this name because everybody probably gonna be like, oh no, don't say his name. But if Bill Cosby was really who Huxtable, okay? If Bill Cosby's character on the Cosby Show was a real person, the Huxtables, he would be representative of the King of Cups. And let me say this before I go into how this is going to fit into this reading. The King of Cups is a man who, in his day, back in his heyday, back when he was younger, he was a player. He was probably very attractive. He could get anybody he wanted. He had money. He had charisma. He had ambition. He knew what to say. He had the gift of gab. He's very Aquarian-like, because Aquarian men, even though Aquarius is not a water sign, they have a lot of water type qualities, okay? So I feel like when he's young, he did everything that your person did back then, when they are the Prince of Cups, okay? But I believe that this card is coming out because your person is so seasoned. They are a King of Cups now, meaning that he does not waste his time. He doesn't waste his energy. He doesn't waste, and I'm saying he, but place the energy where it belongs, because it could be a she. She doesn't waste their cuppeth. They respect what's in that cup, because they've had to work hard to transform themselves to put new elixir in that cup. See, when they was a prince holding that cup, it was a lot of it was this energy over in that cup. It was a lot of deception. It was a lot of temptation. It was a lot of lust. There was nothing pure or genuine in that cup when they were a Prince of Cups. But he's elevated. He has ascended. Life has taught him some things. He's been through some stuff. So now he has a greater appreciation for his cup. Okay, so let's talk about it, because for some of y'all, it's your baby daddy. For some of y'all, it's your baby mama. Okay. Now, that's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, because everybody don't have a baby by this person, right? But I'm saying for some of y'all, this is who this person is. They have what you need now, and they can easily and effortlessly give it to you. Somebody's coming in to offer you the cup on that first date. Listen, for some of y'all, this person has been watching you. They've been following you. They've been keeping up with you. If it's your father, if it's a baby mama, baby daddy, they've been keeping up with you through the child. Even if the child is grown and you two don't have any connection, they keep in contact with you, or keep up with you, not in contact, keep up with you by asking the child certain things, or y'all's child. The baby might not be a child. The baby could be 24, 25, right? But, she asks questions about you when they talk to their child that y'all have, okay? Or if there's no child involved at all, that's okay. I still feel like this person has somehow, some way been in contact about you with other people. That y'all might have had mutual friends. You could have went to school together. You could live in the same city. You might live in a little Mayberry type town where everybody know everybody. Y'all hang out at the same spots. Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Everybody know everybody, right? Because really the world ain't as big as we think it is, especially when it comes to our own little cities. So somehow your person has been able to see you, keep up with you, even if you don't know it. It may be a slim chance that he has not seen you, you ain't seen him, and he's just been praying and waiting and manifesting the moment to run into you. He, she, right? But it feels more like he's had more access to seeing you through other means. Like, again, somebody, he might follow somebody that you follow, you and that person that went out, they posted you on a picture with them, and he was like, oh my God, look at her. Or she was like, oh my God, look at him. Y'all know how it is. Like that. They are so different than what you remember. Listen. They are very seasoned, very mature, very available. And the thing about them King of Cups men, they are so emotionally available. You know, most men are not emotionally available. A lot of men are very selfish by nature. So they don't even think to be compassionate. This man is compassionate. And I'm hearing that he wants companionship now. See, what he wanted in back then versus what he wants now, total 360. He's looking for compatibility. He never forgot how you made him feel. See, he might have been shallow and egotistical and going on a certain look that went with whoever he was back then, right? Y'all know, we listen. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about when I say what I say, because we know that during them late 90s, or all through the 90s, not even the late 90s, all through the 90s, and especially the early 2000s, there was a shift in the urban neighborhoods, the urban cities, that made people in urban areas follow certain trends. Okay, we just keep it at 100. Okay, like, and this is one example. And for all my melanated people, you're gonna feel me when I say this. But there was a time when men only wanted to date light skinned women, because that, and of course we know that's still going on. But we ain't gonna talk about the great bigness of that. I'm talking about in the aspect of the hood, the neighborhood, the urban parts of the cities. All the big dope boys, all the big gangbangers, they wanted a certain looking woman, preferably the light-skinned woman, okay? So I just use that as a small example because I feel like it could be a situation like this. Back then, he only wanted to date the light-skinned girl, okay? Kind of like when we went through that phase of the big booties and men only wanted to date a woman with a big butt, okay? So it's that kind of stuff is still going on, but it was really prominent during those eras. Or the women only wanted to date the boys that sold drugs, the boys that had all the money. The men, nobody wanted the nerd boy, right? And now all the women want a nerd boy, okay? They want a nerd man because he's the one that has made wonderful decisions in his life, okay? So I just wanted to give those examples because I feel like that's what happened. He liked you, but you didn't fit his character then. But you moved his heart, you tugged his heart. He never forgot you. He never forgot y'all's conversations and some of the things that you said to him and how you just liked him for him. And he really liked you for you, but you just didn't, he couldn't show you off. That's why he only came to see you on certain days, and he never took you nowhere. And all of y'all time was spent probably at the crib or at his crib or somewhere in solitude. So I get it. I'm telling y'all, this is it's unfolding because he don't regret that, and nobody should ever regret anything. What we do back when we do what we do to grow. So if you regret it, then you stunt your growth. So he does not regret, and you shouldn't regret how things happened and unfolded with y'all either, because you become the greatest, most favorable version of yourself, and he has too, or she has too. So that kind of needed to happen. That needed, what happened between y'all, how he treated you, how she treated you, whatever happened back then, that was the catalyst for this energy that y'all are or will be upon very soon. Show me more and show me clearly. All right, we almost 30 minutes in. I'm gonna conclude this reading very soon, but I feel like there's more energy. Show me more and show me clearly. Are you gonna say yes to that date? Are you gonna go? I would. I ain't even gonna lie. It depends on who it is, though. It depends on who it is. I got a few that could spin the block, especially if they coming back seasoned. If they coming back a king of cups type of man. And I know that. I mean, I'm a seasoned woman spiritually, so I'm going to be able to know that. So if you are spiritually seasoned, if you are tapped in, turned in, tuned on, and connected, then your own intuition, your insight, your divine insight is going to read his aura anyway, read her aura anyway. So there's really no way that you can be tricked. And that's what I said in the very beginning before I laid cards. There's really no way that you can pull the wool over a Taurus's eyes, especially a seasoned Taurus. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's nothing you can do. All of the wool pulling was done when Taurus was immature, before Taurus had his or her awakening. Once a Taurus wakes up, you can't never pull nothing past a Taurus who has woken. You can't. It's impossible. Okay, so let's go. If there's more, show it and show it now, sweet spirit, to the collective of Taurus who is here watching this video. Show it and show it now. We go. Show it now. What about that? To be continued. Listen, that's the hanged man position. So I already know what Taurus's energy said. Taurus said, I don't know. I need to see. That's what y'all done said. Let me see. Who is it? Who finna spin the block? Let me see. Before I answer your question, I literally just asked you, are you going to take it first date if they come through? I said I would. But you said, I don't know. It depends on who it is. I can't answer no questions right there about Head Hereford. I just need to see who is finna spin this block before I say, yes, I'm going to do it. And look what came out. To be continued. So, I listen, I ain't going to pull no more cards because I feel like that was you saying, come back next week and do another reading. I'm going to let you know in them comments. I feel like somebody said that. I'll let you know when it happened if I'm going to let this person back in. Because some of y'all are saying, I don't care that he's matured. I don't want nothing to do with him because he should have fucked with me back when I wanted to fuck with him. Now I ain't even in him. Some of y'all are saying, I'm not even into him like that. I don't even feel him like that no more. I don't want to be bothered with him. I don't care if he is a different person. I'm not who I used to be, so I'm not even attracted to his type now. So I get it. It is so many different moving components in this situation that it's really got to make sense, for somebody to say yes. I get it, because I literally just said the same thing. Like, it depends on who it is. It's some people that I was attracted to that I was just googly-eyed over, that now if they approach me, I would be like, oh, Lord, baby, you can be a client. If you want to be a paying client, you want a reading, do you need some help with your magic? Like, because otherwise, that's all I can do with you. You're not my type. But 20 years ago, I was just, about them, right? So, I get it. But listen, I know y'all are in the hanged man position. I guess you're saying, I'm gonna sit here and see. So I understand. Okay, this was a fun reading. But Taurus, I think I'm going to leave this reading by saying, and I feel like I can say this to us because I'm a wonderful representative of Taurus people. Don't be so. And the word rigid just keeps coming up. Don't be inflexible. It's a lot of areas in our lives that we are naturally inflexible in. And maybe that's safe. Don't let this be one of them. Don't let this be one of them. I feel like I really need to say that. Don't let this be one of them. Especially if you're wise enough to know the difference between game and genuineness. Okay? This person, I feel like they come in with genuineness. Now, if you're no longer attracted to them, of course, we know. Like, okay, I appreciate, but, and you might even go on the first date just to still tell them I'm not interested. Okay, so I'm not saying date them if you're not interested, but I'm saying if you know deep down you really still have a little thing for them, I feel like you need to give them a shot. I ain't even gonna lie, and I normally don't tell people what to do with these readings, but the energy of my cards don't never lie. Cause see, I told Aries to run, Forrest, run. But I'm saying with you, Taurus, and I'm speaking to the choir. I'm talking to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir. So I'm talking to me too in the event that somebody, come on back. It depends on who it is. To be a little more movable. Don't be so rigid. Be flexible in your just be flexible. Place that energy wherever it belongs. Be flexible. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you've watched this in its entirety, may you receive all that energy back. I will be back to do another reading for the Taurus. Even if I don't do it for no other sign, I ain't got no choice. Y'all have already requested it, required it, and I'm coming back on maybe sometime next week after I finish up, this reading to see what Taurus is with it. Okay, so I hope y'all drop some messages down in the comment section. I'd love to read them and interact with my Taurus babies, okay? Bye-bye.